Hello and welcome back to the channel, Cali Legends Media. I want to thank all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Set that notification bell on all so that way you'll be notified whenever a new video drops or if we go live. Also, please, if you get a chance, smash that like button. It really helps us get the videos moving through the algorithm. YouTube takes that as approval and pushes that video more. And it'd be very much appreciated. Okay, so today's video is about Cesar Hernandez. Okay, I did one before about this young man. I'm gonna go over his exploits real quick, and then get to the point of this whole discussion, this video. Okay, so as most of you know, he's the one that escaped from prison from a level 4 yard, not from the yard itself. He was transferred to a court, and at the courthouse, he came out of his cuffs and was able to dazzle the guards, and jet out. There was one little gordito running behind him, but I think after about 6-7 steps, he ran out of gas, right? And Cesar was, he looked back, and dude pulled his strap on him, the security guard. And I think Cesar's mind was like, you know what, they could shoot me. I'm not going back. And he just kept on pushing, right? Shot was never made. The guy didn't take the shot. Cesar turned the corner, and that was the last they had seen of him. Until he was spotted again in Tijuana, Mexico. Okay, there in Tijuana, he got in a shootout with combined forces, U.S. police, U.S. Marshals, and also two departments from Mexico. During this gunfight, it's alleged that he shot through the door, and commander got hit in the neck, a high-ranking commander. It was a female. And this is where the not amazing, but yeah, it's pretty shocking what happens next. This guy is seen on camera running down the street in his tantarans, okay? The camera catches him all the way till he ducks underneath this car cover, puts on his this yellow uniform with reflector strips on it, puts on a hat, and I believe that that's the way that the men who pick up the trash, how they dress. So he comes out from underneath that car cover in this outfit and basically just walks out of the whole crime scene area, okay? And again, just disappears around the corner. They say that he got into a Jeep and then was driven away. I don't know. In any case, a couple of my subscribers, when I did put that video out, a couple of them asked or mentioned, hey, I can't wait till the Corrido comes out about this dude, right? But it didn't really dawn on me, like, them doing a Corrido about this guy. But yeah, what he's done was pretty amazing. He was serving an 80-year sentence. Nobody had escaped from a level 4 yard like in 50 years. Excuse me. And this guy manages to elude the police all the way, as he's going all the way to Tijuana. And he's been out already a few months, right? The whole thing's pretty amazing, but it's not over yet, okay? So, yes, there's a Corrido out. If you haven't seen it already, I'm going to put the link to where you could see it in the description section, okay? If you go to description, I usually write words, a little something about whatever the video's about, or I put the link of the video I'm talking about. So this Corrido is going to be linked to in the description section there. In any case, it's not finished yet. It's only covered from the time that he escaped, and the second escape, and running down the street, and up until that point. In other words, up until where this journey has taken him so far. Okay. Now this Corrido, the end of this Corrido will end when this guy's adventure's over. Whether it ends in him holding court on the street and losing his life or taking more life. I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm sure there's more that's gonna happen. This is in no way over. They're never gonna stop looking for this guy. You know, I'm sure they're gonna be putting him on America's Most Wanted probably, and you know, this guy, he's something else. You know, and he's young. I'd be very surprised if he could do what he's trying to do. But in any case, the Corrido's out. I listened to it, and yeah, I was surprised. It was pretty good. I'm sure there's going to be other people who write corridos coming out with their version. But this is the one that I heard so far. I actually heard it on another podcaster station or channel, and you know, eventually, like I heard people say this already, and it's true. They're gonna eventually make a movie of this guy. You know, what he did is no small feat. You know, as far as a corrido, you know, I don't think everybody writes corridos to glorify what this guy's doing. People do it for money, you know. And there's a market for it. You know, people like to hear crazy shit, you know what I mean? So I know a lot of people are gonna say, I don't know why they're glorifying this dude, and you know, he's this and that, or you know, whatever he is. You know, he's trying to get away from prison, man, for being in prison, and people are trying to stop him and take away the freedom that he's obtained once again. And he knows that happens, they're gonna lock this fool down hard. You know, he's not gonna just you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're gonna lock this guy up if they don't put him to sleep. You know, I heard they don't have the death penalty in Mexico, but someone just might reach out and touch him. You know, even in the law enforcement side, because I know they're like that. You know, some people say, "Oh no, they can't do that." Yes, they can. They do, and they will. You know, it's yeah, it's different. It's different in Mexico, and you know. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys listen to the corrido. It's a trip. It's a good corrido. I don't want to be like selfish about it and say, man, I can't wait till all this is over so they could make the whole corrido. You know what I mean? Finish from beginning to end. You know, because at that point, basically, this man's gonna be in a bad place. You know, not that he's not already, but he's gonna be in a worse situation and worse condition than he is now. And I don't wish that upon anybody. You know, I know a lot of people say and think, oh, well, that guy's a criminal, he's a murderer, and he's this, he's that. And that's true, but he's still a person, you know. And I know that if I was locked up for 80 years and I seen the opportunity, I'd take it. I'd bounce. I don't care what I had to do to get out. It wouldn't matter. What are they gonna do to me? I already got my whole life taken away from me, so I would probably have that mindset. And that's why people do things like this. You know, that's how people start thinking, like, you know, I don't have nothing to lose, you know, I might as well, you know. So he's fighting for what he wants for his life, and he wants to end his life on his terms, you know. Me, for myself, I could respect that, you know, regardless what I think about the guy or how I may feel about the things he's done. Anyways, this is my video for today. I hope you're still with me and you watched it this far, so I can remind you to hit that like button. Anyways, thank you for watching. People, stay free. That's going to be the battle cry of this channel, man, is to stay free, people. And don't get caught up in things that will get you caught up in prison, in jail, or 6 feet under in a box, you know. So stay safe, everybody. God bless you. God bless your family. And I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.